Good morning students. Welcome back to the science class. Today we shall discuss question answers from question 12 to question number 15 and think and answer of chapter number 13. So let us begin with question number 12. Question number 12 states that label the parts of the figure shown by arrows. Then answer the questions below. The figure is like this. Here you can see some bubbles. This side it is chlorine gas. And this side it is hydrogen gas. And here there is a battery. Okay. Now we know that chlorine gas is attracted towards the positive electrode and formation of hydrogen gas takes place at the negative electrode. So the label here should be anode and on this side it should be cathode, the negative electrode. Anode is the positive electrode and cathode is the negative electrode. Then there are two questions asked. The first one is name the process demonstrated in the figure alongside. Now what process is this? The process is electrolysis of water. Then in the second question, they have asked to define this process. So definition of electrolysis will be the production of chemical reaction by passing electric current through an electrolyte. So the labelings we have done, anode and cathode, we have written the name of the process and we have also written the definition of electrolysis. Now let us read the second question. In the adjacent figure, label the parts shown by arrows and then answer the questions given below. Again, we have to label the diagram. Diagram consists of a beaker. In this, there is a spoon. And on the other electrode, as the other electrode, you can see a reddish brown colored metal attached. And here again is the battery. This is the negative side of the battery. This is the positive side of the battery. Okay, and the electrolyte is there. Now in this figure, we have to label the electrodes. Now this is copper anode. Positive end, it is attached to the positive end of the battery. So it is anode. And the spoon, as we know, the metal which has to be electroplated should always be at the negative end. This is cathode. Then there are two questions asked. Which process is being demonstrated in the figure? Which process is this? This is electroplating. Electroplating. And the second question states that define the process. What is the definition of electroplating? Electroplating means the plating electrolysis. So, we have labeled the diagram, we have written the name of the process, and we have written the definition of the process. Now, let us go to the 14th question. Now, question 14 states that write down one point of difference between electroplating and electrorefining. For this, we can write down the definition of electroplating and electrorefining. Electroplating is a coating of metal with a layer of precious metal using electrolysis, and electrorefining means the process of obtaining extremely pure metal using the process of electrolysis. The process of obtaining extremely pure metal using electrolysis. Then we move on to question number 15, in which again there are two diagrams given. The figure below shows the process of electrorefining of copper. Label the parts shown by the arrows. So here we have a reddish brown metal, that should be copper in fact. Then there is another piece of metal connected to the positive end of the battery. This is positive side, this is negative side. So this should be anode. This is anode, that is positive electrode. And what is anode made up of in electrorefining of copper? Anode is made up of impure copper. So anode is impure copper. And this side, the electrode which is connected to the negative end of the battery, we call it cathode. And in the process of electrorefining of copper, cathode is made up of pure copper. Then in the figure which is given just at the side of this, again we have this two electrodes. Now this anode has become smaller and there is a deposition at the bottom of the anode. So here again we have to label this. This is negative end of the battery, this is positive end. This is anode as we have already labeled, and this is cathode. And what is this at the bottom of the anode? At the bottom of the anode, after electrorefining of copper, we get anode mud. The impurities which settle at the bottom of the anode, they are called anode mud. Now think and answer. I hope you are able to understand. In the first think and answer, it is asked, say what is wrong in the following pictures. Say what is wrong in the following pictures. They have given you some pictures and there is something wrong with those pictures. Let me draw the first one. This is think and answer question 1. What's wrong in the picture? So, in the first one, it's like this. There is a beaker. There are two electrodes. Each is connected with a wire, and there is one LED which is glowing. There is something missing in this picture. So what is wrong in this picture? Battery is not connected, and without battery or without the supply of electric current, we cannot perform the process of electrolysis. So your answer is battery is missing. Okay. Then question number 1B. This is question number 1A. Question number 1B. Again, you are given a diagram. The beaker is there. Two electrodes are there. Connected to the wire. There is battery also here. This is negative end, this is positive end, this is an cathode, this is anode. Now, observe very carefully, children. The positive ions are moving towards the positive electrode and the negative ions are moving towards the negative electrode. So what is wrong here? Ions are moving towards the wrong electrode. Positive ions should move towards negative electrode and negative ions should be moving towards the positive electrode. So this is wrong here. Your answer will be ions are moving towards the wrong electrode. Ions are moving towards the wrong electrode. The children here means that observation of the picture is very important here. If you don't observe carefully, you won't be able to solve the question, you won't be able to answer it correctly. And the last part of this question, part C, for what's wrong in the picture. Let us again draw the picture and see what is wrong. You have to draw the picture in your copy also and write down the answers in your own words. I am explaining you in the video. You have to write in your own words. So part C, in this we have a beaker. Again, there are two electrodes. One is made of copper. Another is a spoon. This is a spoon made up of maybe steel or any other metal. Then here it is written negative electrode and there is a battery also, and this is written as positive, and electrolyte is also there. Now observe this picture carefully, children. What is wrong here? There are two electrodes, electrolyte is also there, battery is also there. But see here, this process demonstrates what? This is electro-refining, right? Now in electro-refining, where should be the spoon? It should be connected to the negative electrode. But here they have connected it with the positive electrode. So this is what is wrong in the picture. Your answer will be spoon should be connected to negative electrode, or spoon should be the cathode. So question 1, there was no battery in part 1. In part 2, ions are moving to the wrong electrodes, and in part 3, the spoon is connected to the wrong electrode. So we can write here in addition, spoon is connected to the wrong end of the battery. So this was the first question of think and answer. What's wrong in the picture? There are three pictures given. In the first one, battery is missing. In the second, that the movement of the ions is wrong and direction of the movement of ions is wrong, and in the third one the spoon is connected to the wrong end of the battery. Now let's see the second question of think and answer. If we bring a magnetic compass near the wire in the setup shown in the figure alongside, what do you think will happen to the needle? They are asking, if we bring a magnetic compass near the setup which is shown over here, there is a battery, LED is there, 2 electrodes, everything is correct in this picture. What will happen to the needle, compass needle? Whether there will be any deflection in it or not? That is the question. Right? Now children, as we have learned last year, when electric current passes through a conductor, it produces magnetism. And if we bring a magnetic compass near a setup which is having electric current in it, the magnetic compass should show the deflection. The needle should move, it should show the deflection. So your answer will be magnetic needle will show deflection. Magnetic needle will show deflection. So children, with this we have completed the question answers of chapter number 13. Question number 12 to 15 and the 2 think and answer. You have to write down in your notebook after you have watched this video carefully. You have to write them in your own words. And in case still you have any doubt, you can contact me.